A shocking traffic stop caught on camera. An officer throws a driver against a car, and just like that, a brand new form of checks and balances for law enforcement has its first case. The video was strong enough for Metro Police to temporarily strip the officer's powers.
Now, the Community Oversight Board, which Nashvillians voted to create, will see if any more action needs to be taken. News 4's Cameron Taylor has been working for you tonight.
Now, he sat through an oversight board where there were lots of questions. Cameron, are they ready?
Well, Tom and Tracy, the man in charge says yes. And for the past several months, they've been working on policies to establish the ground rules for what the board can do. And now they'll decide whether the officer stepped out of line at this gas station on Dickerson Pike. This video has the Community Oversight Board's attention. It shows what looks like a normal traffic stop at the Z-Mart on Dickerson Pike. As the driver tries to get back in her car, the situation escalates. You see Officer Barrett Teague grabbing the woman from behind and throwing her against another car.
Unfortunately, sometimes these incidents, they don't have a scheduled time to happen, and they occur when they occur.
The board isn't 6 months old, and they have their first case. Executive Director William Whedon says they're still working to finalize their policies. Draft versions of those policies are how they're allowed to investigate.
We want to be as thorough as we can and as fair as we can, but also timely.
The goal is to have a decision on cases like this within 2 months. Typically, they'll gather evidence like surveillance video and take statements from witnesses and the officer involved. The board will then decide whether the officer abused their powers. Whedon worries a new state law may hurt what they can do.
Having to go get a subpoena and go before counsel and wait several days or so before we can go out and serve a subpoena on a business or an individual obviously can slow the investigation down.
Right now, Metro Police don't have to give the board access to things like evidence or the crime scene. They're in the middle of working on an agreement with the board.